Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, P-Game. We're going to talk some NBA right quick. As you guys know, the Cleveland Cavaliers came from behind. They were like 20 down, and they rallied to beat the New York Knicks. You know, LeBron James, I think, had his number, which is number 23 points. But let me ask you guys something, and let's have an honest discussion about LeBron James, his whole history, the complications, the pluses, and the minuses of playing alongside LeBron James. Now, you die-hard LeBron James fans, you know, you might want to go somewhere else because we really finna break it down, and we finna have a discussion about LeBron James. Real talk, man. And I'm going to see, this is an opinionated discussion. This is not just my opinion. I want to hear what the subs have to say. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear what everybody has to say. This is open floor. This isn't a town business, my opinion. No, I want to hear what everybody has to say. Okay. As I said before, Cleveland came from 20 down to beat the New York Knicks, and their record is now 7-7. They are 500. But let me ask you this. Yes, they are minus. You know, they are minus Isaiah Thomas. He has yet to appear in a Cleveland Cavaliers uniform this year. Now, there's rumors going around that he will return pretty soon. But let me ask you guys this. Is LeBron James getting a pass for Cleveland's mediocre record? Because this is one of the things that's bothered certain people and turned certain people off to LeBron James. Now, me, myself, I think LeBron James is a phenomenal person, and I think he's a great basketball player. He's more than great. He's an excellent basketball player. And when his career is all set and done, we will be arguing and going back and forth. Is LeBron James a top 10 or a top 5 NBA player? His numbers proven. His numbers proven. He has, you know, even though he's underachieved in the finals, but he still has rings. You know what I'm saying? He's did something that Karl Malone, John Stockton, Charles Barkley was never able to do, and that's win championships. Now, okay, this is where it gets complicated. As you guys know, Kyrie Irving, after this season, after Cleveland got smoked by the Golden State Warriors in the finals, he came to the conclusion he wanted out of Cleveland. And they, you know, gave him what he wanted. They traded him to the Boston Celtics, and he's doing very well with the Celtics. Record-wise, arguably, the Celtics and the Golden State Warriors are the two best teams in the NBA. If you want to say this, the Celtics are the best team in the NBA, fine. I have no problem with that. If you want to say it's the Warriors, fine. I have no problem with that. But we already know that the Celtics are the best team in the East. That's fact. And I still want to make this very clear. I am no fan of the Celtics, and I'm no fan of the city of Boston. Historically racist city, but I give the credit where the credit is due. But one of the things that just made Kyrie Irving just say, you know what, fuck this shit. I really think what happened with the season where they won the championship, it rolled over into the next season. Because I'm going to tell you something. I think Kyrie Irving was very upset and pissed off that at best, when they came from behind with the help of the NBA to beat the Golden State Warriors in that championship, I think Kyrie Irving felt he should have at least been co-MVP alongside LeBron James. And I really think that carried over with him to the next season. Because after the Warriors smoked Cleveland, you could tell Kyrie Irving, he had this look on his face like, I want out of here. And it's a good thing Cleveland didn't hold him hostage. You know, they pretty much, they got rid of him. They traded him to a contender, which is good because usually a lot of times they'll try to trade you to a team like, the Charlotte Hornets and shit like that. And as I said before, I think it just carried over. Kyrie Irving felt like he should have got the spotlight alongside LeBron James. And he didn't. They gave LeBron James all the credit in the world, and Kyrie Irving made the the final shot to seal the deal against the Warriors. And he felt like, damn. And I'm going to tell you something. That series MVP shit, that means a lot to the players, no matter how much they try to pretend. I'm going to tell you something. You know how I know it means a lot? Kobe Bryant couldn't stand seeing Shaq standing on that mantle when he was awarded, series MVP all 3 times. Now, whether you think after that Kobe Bryant orchestrated, to get Shaquille O'Neal ran out of, Los Angeles, that's up to debate. But the pros and cons of playing with LeBron, you got to remember, he's going to get all the credit in most cases when they succeed. And some people feel like he doesn't get enough blame when they don't succeed. Because you have to ask this question: why are they not succeeding in Cleveland? Keep in mind, this is the roster that LeBron James wanted. And I don't want to hear that shit about, oh, well, LeBron James has no say. Oh, bullshit. That's been proven otherwise. LeBron James has a say-so in who they pick to be a coach and who they pick as far as personnel go. This is the roster that LeBron James wanted. As of right now, it hasn't, panned out that good. As I said before, the Cleveland Cavaliers are mediocre at best. And you just have to wonder, why are people not criticizing LeBron James? Keep in mind, LeBron James is supposed to make people around them better. And they still should be able to try to win until Isaiah Thomas get there. I mean, the Golden State Warriors won without Stephen Curry, and then the other night they didn't have Kevin Durant, and they still managed to win. That's the making of what you call a team with chemistry and a good team. As I said before, this Cleveland Cavaliers team don't seem to have no chemistry, but still at the end of the day, it's up to LeBron James to try to make it work. And I just see that a lot of times people give him passes for this shit. And then when other people criticize LeBron James about his lack of effort in certain situations and him wanting to pass the ball instead of shoot the ball and him not taking over the game, this is where LeBron James opens up the door for people to criticize him. So you do have to start asking that question: is LeBron James getting a free pass for Cleveland underachieving or just being a 500 team? They should still be able to hold it down until Isaiah Thomas gets there, starts to play, suit up. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all have the floor, so let me know what y'all think, man.